Hi. Okay. Barrymore video I promised you. Okay. I'm gonna start with John Barrymore because if John Barrymore hadn't gotten with Jade, eventually Barrymore, then Drew Barrymore wouldn't be here. And I'm gonna get to Lionel in a minute because he only has one credit that I'm aware of. I'm sure he has more, but this is the only one I know of. Alright, so John Barrymore met Jade Barrymore in a silent movie because um, they needed actors, and of course, they didn't talk their silent movies. But he had a crush on her, liked her from the moment he saw her, was not aware of her age, and the mother did not want him to be with her at all. But love persists, and also kind of Jade Barrymore. I sought out someone famous because she was trying to restart her ailing career. And she knew that if she had the backing of somebody famous, she might have their money, but also their Rolodex, so to speak. So they got married. And John Barrymore was kind of an actor, but he was a more major alcoholic, therefore, it impeded his acting abilities and acting chances. And Jade, she wanted to be an actress, but apparently she didn't have the talent that you need to be a successful actress. Now, I'm sure she was an actress in her own right, but not successful. So when Drew Barrymore came along in 1975, she saw something in her that she thought she could be an actress, and this is well known in any interview that Drew Barrymore herself has done. She started acting literally in a diaper in a dog food commercial when she was 11 months old. Now, not too many people know that because everyone thinks she got her first major role when she was 7 in the Steven Spielberg classic E.T., but that's not the case. She was acting in commercials and bit parts since the age of 11 months. Now, she got famous with E.T., everybody knows that. She got an Oscar for E.T., she got all her stuff from E.T. The thing is that she parlayed her fame into a more successful career, although her mother Jade wasn't really being a mother, and the fact that she started drinking when she was 9, started doing drugs when she was 10, started drinking when she was 9, started smoking or doing drugs at 10, and started doing whatever she wasn't doing by 12. 12. Okay? Alright. So, but the story has a happy ending because Drew Barrymore is now 46 years old and is famous in her own right because she went on to act and she went on to direct and produce, and she has her own production company, which anybody famous knows the more stuff you can do, the more hats you can wear in the entertainment industry, the more longevity and the better pay you have literally in your career because you're not paying someone else to do different things, so you keep the money. All right. Also, kind of as a side note, but saying something currently, she has the Drew Barrymore show, which I'm sure it's on TV, but I found it on clips of it on YouTube. And also, she has a home product lines, uh, Drew Barrymore stuff, like kitchen stuff and house stuff. So yeah, she's branching out. Um, okay, getting back to Lionel Barrymore, which is either her grandfather or great grandfather. I'm not sure the lineage, but the one role I know he has or had was the old Potter, mean old Potter the Banker in It's a Wonderful Life. Now, he's called mean old Banker Potter because uh, if you don't know the story of It's a Wonderful Life, um, Jimmy Stewart needs to kind of beg. Well, first of all, Lionel Barrymore's character in the movie finds a envelope with a bunch of money and knows it's Jimmy Stewart character's money, but he doesn't tell him. He hides it. So he's going around the bank like a madman looking for the money because the bank examiner is coming to visit soon and he's going to want his money. So, of course, Potter uses it to his advantage and basically makes Jimmy Stewart look bad. And so then that's why he thinks he's worth more dead than alive. Anyway, okay. I'm going to tell you about a little nuance in the character of the Potter. Okay. In the movie, this was made in 1939. With Donna Reed, Jimmy Stewart, and the rest of them. Okay? Alright. Old Potter character is in a wheelchair. And I asked my dad, was he really in a wheelchair or did they make the character in a wheelchair? And he said, no, Lionel Barrymore really was in a wheelchair because he had some kind of illness that came on later in life, which made him sort of paralyzed, but not really paralyzed, where he couldn't use his legs. So therefore, the wheelchair. Now, I did not throw that in there, but what I'm saying is people had illnesses like polio, ALS, which is also Lou Gehrig's disease, MS, different diseases that affect the nervous system, so your legs and your different body parts don't work, therefore making you have to use the wheelchair to get around. That was the major role that he had in my book. I'm sure, like I said, he had many roles before this, but that's the only one I'm aware of. So yeah, there's a little bit about the Barrymore family and the Barrymore legacy, or some people might say the curse of the Barrymores, but you can decide. Alright. Thank you for watching. Hope you like the video. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you.